if you have longer locks and you struggle styling them without pulling or tension, I'm going to show you a few easy hairstyles to do with the hair lock tie. Alright guys, the first hairstyle is going to be a ponytail. The reason why a ponytail is really good is because it keeps the hair lifted up. With this bendable hair lock tie, it doesn't pull the locks as much as a normal hair tie, so that's going to be the first hairstyle. With this one, it's also easier to have some kind of support like a hairband, but just put it loosely. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. So the first thing you're going to do is put the hair up. Oh. Oh gosh. So if you want with this one, you can choose to have some strands at the front if you want, or just simply up. Alright, so I'm gonna put the hairband first, just for extra support. Also because my mom has a lot of locks, so it's quite helpful to have extra support. So like I said in the other video, is start from here and have this part out first. So right in the middle here. And what you do is you have to bend it at the start so that it's the right position and shape. And that's when you have the extra part here. That's when you start twisting it underneath. So you go under. You see, you go under. So right there, it's now in the middle. You see, this is really cute. So you can have it to the side, or if you want, you can just have it to the back. And then it's like a Barbie type of ponytail. There you go. Go. So I would rate this hairstyle for, well, I cannot say comfort yet, but for looks wise and everything like that, I would rate this an 8, to be honest. This is really not, like an 8.5. I think it really suits long locks because you can choose to have it to the side or to the back, and I think it looks cute. What I also like is that it like stands out still when you have it as a ponytail. You know, I think that looks really cute. What would you rate it out of 10? Including comfort, because you're the one wearing it.
Including comfort, I would say it's a 9. Yeah.
9 out of 10?
9
okay.
out of 10.
Good.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next hairstyle is a pineapple, very similar to the ponytail. The difference is though that the pineapple brings more volume than a ponytail does. Also another reason is pineapple hairstyle is way more popular with locks than the ponytail. Just easier because tension wise it's in the middle of your head and you can elongate it, so that also really helps. Right? Alright, the pineapple. Same thing with the pineapple. I'm going to use the hairband because she has a lot of locks, so it will be easier to do. And the difference with this one too is with pineapples, they tend to be a bit more forward, towards forward middle of the head than the back like a ponytail. Bro, doing her hair is the whole freaking workout. She's got so many locks. Oh, my arms. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, so when you get it in the middle, that's when you put the hair tie.
I like the style like that already. What?
Alright, now we have the hairband right in the middle. So again, you take the tip and then you place it right in the middle. This is why this one's really easy, because it's so bendable. Because it's so bendable, you can really choose how tight you want this. And because this is a ponytail, you will have to start a little bit higher than all the way at the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
So obviously this is for a very specific type of people. If you like the hair in your face, yeah, you see, you can just find your way.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
you find what you like. So, yeah, this is a very bouncy pineapple. You see, there we go. She found her place. I think this is really, really perfect if you liked. This is so perfect if you like to have like jewelry in your locks. You can have it like it will stand out more because you will have it just in front of your face or to the side a little bit. But yeah, the cool thing with this too, if you have longer locks, you can take some strands and just put it on top of this bendable lock tie and just keep going around it, and you just find a way to place it inside, and then it will look even higher. You see? It depends on what length you want to have. But yeah, again, just find your place, find your, your volume where you want to, plump it or whatever the word is, But that's the pineapple style. All right, so I would rate this hairstyle. I would rate this an 8 because for this, it really depends on if you like pineapple styles. If you don't like the pineapple style, then you might not like this because pineapple is very voluminous, or it can be very straight up, but that's like if your locks are a bit shorter. But with long locks, it can be very voluminous. So if you like your locks to really stand out, this is really, really good, but it really depends. Obviously, she's got different cutters, so it looks pretty cool split in half, but it really depends on what you like. I would rate it that. What would you rate it out of 10, comfort and style wise?
So comfort and style. I would say, for me anyway, 7. It does feel comfortable. It feels good, but style, like with long locks, I think with short locks it would be cooler because then it's really spiky. That's more like a pineapple kind of style. Also, like spiky, but longer for me, I'm like. Not really 100% like, so I'm like, okay, a 7. Maybe when I'm lazy one day, I can just quickly make this kind of pineapple style and it doesn't matter, and I'm but to really go outside to work or do something else, I'm like, no,
it doesn't fit your style.
It doesn't fit my style
like that. That makes sense. So I do have another video talking fully about the hair lock tie and my full review and opinion about it too, so you can check it out. So the next hairstyle is a bun. A bun is really good because it has the professional look to it, but it's also quite comfortable and it keeps your hair out of your face at all costs. So that's also really good. So with the bun, you can kind of choose what position you want the bun to be in. I'm going to choose for it to be kind of slightly in the middle, maybe a little bit towards the back. Someone needs to get a retwist.
And that's not me. That someone is not me.
Oh, this one's going to be a fun one to edit.
That's me.
She doesn't even realize this is how she did my hair when I was younger. And you go lower, but be careful with how tight you do it because you don't want to risk adding any tension. It's pretty much the same process as the ponytail or pineapple, depending on where you place it. So the way I like to do buns, is splitting it bit by bit. So either half the back and the front, or split it in 4 sections. But then depends on if you want that twirl bun or if you want it in one go. I'm gonna go for that little bit of a twirl bun. So then you have the first section that goes around. Then you take that other section. And then you keep taking bit by bit. Only thing with this bun, you will end up having to need a second hairband. And then you just tug it. So you can kind of puff it up to make it a bit round. And the thing with locks, hairstyle will just look natural. It doesn't have to look perfect. Here we go. As you can see, here's the bun. And then you have the lock band underneath. Or if you want it to peek out a bit more, you just gotta push it up a little bit more and then you can see it more. I will also make a picture and put it here so you can see it in more detail. So I would rate this one. I really like the bun, to be honest, because you can either make it a bit more messy or very, very neat. I rate this like a 9 out of 10, to be honest. This is like my favorite one. On longer locks, it's my favorite. With if you have a lot of locks and long locks, this looks the favorite. I love pineapple any day, but I also really like the bun. So 9 out of 10. What would you rate it out of 10?
Also 9 out of 10.
No tension?
No.
No tension, okay. There we go. Look, Mama just did a little hairstyle, show them. Yeah, she did it like big. Oh, that is so smart. Look at that. So that's another hairstyle. You just gotta feel out what you like and just wing it. So our last review of what we think of the hair tie. For me, I love the hair tie because you can do anything with it. And I also think that a lot of people with locks are starting to move towards the lock hair tie because of the tension. There's no like tension or barely any tension with this, so much better. And I think it's just really cool. I like the colors that it has too, and of course the little bag, and for a very decent price, you know. I will put the link below in the description. Yeah. What do you think of the hair lock tie? Because you're the one with longer locks. I've already said my opinion of what I think of the lock tie with shorter locks. What do you think with longer locks?
I think it's pretty cool. It's easy. It feels light. It's still strong. It stays in position. Whatever you do with it, it stays in position. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I really do.
Would you buy this?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And I would also buy different colors, different styles. Yeah, absolutely. Different colors, different styles. Yeah.
You see, there we go. You got a review from someone with shorter locks and someone with longer locks. And I also feel like with the different type of locks, because there's so many different type of locks, it really depends on what you want to do with it. You can see what fits you. Some hairstyles might not be best, some other ones are much better. So you just gotta find out and feel what it is, because locks are natural. So the things that you do will just come from a natural part. All right, guys, thank you for watching. My mom redeemed herself today because last time she looked like a zombie, but it's okay. It was okay. So she redeemed. She's alive, guys. She's actually here.
Absolutely.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. All right, guys. So the first. Sorry. All right, guys. The first hairstyle. Wait.